Hello guys, it's Mr. King's Vibe Music Production. You know I seen the beat now. No darling. I want to do a quick breakdown on the afrobeat I made. I don't want to make this video very long. I want to make it brief. So let's jump into it. I'm playing on the key of F. So I'm just using a very simple chord, the sixth chord, the second chord, back to the sixth chord, and then the third chord. So for those that don't understand, I'm using the re chord. First of all, I use the la chord, then the re chord, back to the la chord, then the mi chord. So I just play something very simple. See, it's very simple, and I'm so selective on the kind of tune I use. I don't use anyhow tunes and pad. I like using. I'm so selective. So make sure that when you're making an afrobeat, use nice tunes. Like this tune I use is in FL Studio. It's not downloaded this thing. Morphine. So but just be selective of the kind of tunes you use. We have great tunes in FL Studio. So the next thing I played was I look for something I can use to replace the pad. I'm also using this time around I'm using Nexus. Like you see, it's Nexus. So I added this. Let me solo this only first. So I added this tone. Like I said, simplicity is always the key. Always make your beats very simple. Don't play too much tunes. To me, that's how I do my own. So next thing I played was that's all I played though. Now the next thing I also added a kind of vamp. Let me solo it. This very simple. So let's get into the percussions. I added percussions like this. I'll be soloing them one by one. I did this percussion. Let's start with this. Okay. That's what makes afrobeat very sweet and interesting. One is the tone. Next thing is the percussions. If you watch, there was a kind of thumb roll there. Diggy diggy diggy. So I'm always so mindful of the kind of percussions I use to, and I make sure that it's very interesting. That's all I played. That's all. Like I said, I don't want to make this tutorial very long. I love vocal chops too, so sorry I don't introduce that. So I added this vocal chop too. Sometimes I'll just go to the mic and record anything that comes out of my mouth. So I added this vocal chop. Last thing I put, before I put the bass, I put kick. after I've done with all my percussions and the keyboard harmonies and chord, kick is the next last thing I put. I don't like putting kick. Some people say they start their beat with kick. For me, I don't like putting kick. I like putting kick in the last when I'm done with the percussions, the chords and everything. Then I put my kick. So, and also mind the kind of kicks you put too. Kick is what people nod to. Whenever the kick comes in, you see them nodding their head. So always be mindful of your kick. I use the very simple. This thing is not actually a bass, though. Like as you see in the screen here, 808 conga. So it's just a conga I used. So I added a bass. I wanted something that would just sound like a bass, but it's not actually a bass. So this is how it sounds like. See, very simple and sweet. Simplicity is the key. So, and with the bass we have this. Now lastly, I want to talk about there's a flow I added here. There's this flavor added to this that spiced the afrobeat. I introduced something that's going to introduce the kick and the bass. So I was looking for something that would just spice it. When people listen to it, they'll be like, what is coming up? What is this guy up to? So I came up with this thing. I don't actually play it though. It's actually gotten from it's actually a pack I downloaded, and it sounds like a brass. So I needed something like that where that will sound like there are different brass player, or how will I put it? Sorry. So I added this to it, please. Let me just go straight to what I want to talk about. So that's it, no much thing. I've talked about the vocal chops, and any voice you see there is my voice. I love, not that I don't use other vocal chops, but most times I just go to the mic and record things there, and makes it interesting. So that's all about this afrobeat. Let me play some part of it. The beat, you can email me. My email is down, and if you have any question you want me to talk about or make video for, just give comments below and I will respond to it immediately. That's it. Thank you. God bless you and bless us too.